Friends, welcome back. I am Wicked Crafty Mom, also April, and this is a junk journal with me. Maybe I should, yeah, well, whatever. It's a junk journal with me, and I'm going to show you these things that I have already junk journaled with me. I junk journaled them all by myself. Okay. So, this is a stamp I made of a spool of thread. And so I've got two of those here, which tie this together. And I just really like put the pearls on here. This is just a picture from a botanical book and some book page and a piece of notebook paper. And this is what started the whole thing. Oops, here we go. The whole reason we even have this right now is because I went to the pharmacy and I picked up my son's prescription and the bag was so crinkly I had to use it. So, I love this bag. I also got some other ideas on how to use it and employ the crinkle. So I'm kind of excited about those too. So there's that. And then I made this other thing and I love it so much. It is a page that I'm going to glue on. I've sewn around the edges, and while I was doing that, I sewed a piece of, this is page protector. So the first thing I did was I stitched this, I think I stitched it on backwards, so that's cool. Anyway, I stitched it on and did that first, then I trimmed it a little bit. And then I sewed around the pocket. So I've got this cute little, nothing pocket. And this tag, I think, I just like everything about these pages. I'm just so pleased with the results of this. And I spent a while working on it. But I think it's just such a pretty journaling card and such a cute page and pocket. So I'm going to put it in this journal that I'm working on here. So this is what I've got on this so far. That and that. And these are, some of them are done. They're going to go further in the book. But, let's see. I should have another batch of papers, I believe. Maybe not. Maybe I just put them all together. Okay, these are not finished. Okay. So this must be next then. I guess. Okay. So you... having issues? It'll be fun. Alright. That and then these. Okay. Maybe I should count how many pages I have because I know how many pages I started with. That would be smart. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Maybe I do have more pages around here somewhere. I don't think I do. But we'll see. Anywho, this is the next batch I'm working on. This is the last batch I worked on. It's getting a little thicker now. And da 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 da. This is where I'm working now. My husband is in here watching, and so he just accidentally kicked the table. So that's what that large boom was. It's my husband. Okay. This is gonna go. This is tricky because I want. Yes, this will work. I'm just going to reverse these like that. So I can get this on here and you can take the envelope off and still see that there's recipes here. Because it's the recipes that I put this page in for. And it's not going to obstruct the back of the page, which has those recipes. So, but when it's in, it still looks nice. Okay. Just had to talk myself through that. Oh, so the crinkly bag would best be held by glue on the string, I think. So I'm just going to take my Elmer's glue all and squirt it everywhere on that, and then I'm just going to hope this still crinkles when I'm done, because crinkle's important, friends. Hey, I might have forgotten to put on the airplane mode again, like I like to do. So there it is. I did. Forgot. Alright, so I'm back. I didn't go very far. I just think this is so cute. So I picked up the prescription and the bag was all crinkly. And I was just fascinated by it. And how to apply it to this particular book. Now I know, you know what I just did? Put it way too high. Here. Yep. Because I want to see that. Gosh, I just talked myself through that whole thing and then I went spaced on it anyway. Alright. That page is drying, so it's not quite done. This page is still available for... I like this. This is still available for writing once I fix it up. But I'm not at fix it up point yet, so... And so I've got this one now, and I'm gonna just stick this on here. And then I'm gonna go back later when I'm going through the book and making sure all the pages that are blank are blank. If that makes sense. What I'm gonna do is go through all these pages that I'm not doing anything to right now and make sure that if there's writing on it, it's covered up in some way, shape, or form so that it can be journaled on. So maybe I'll paint some of the pages. Maybe I will, you know, put paper on pieces. Maybe I'll make words. So there are lots of different ways I can go about this. But this page definitely had to be in this book. So I'm very excited. It made me do it, friends. It made me. It was like, put me in the book. Put me in, coach. Alright. That is my new voice for, like, inanimate objects at the moment, is put me in the book. Whatever I say, it sounds like that lately. For the last day or so. It's pretty funny. Because I just noticed it. Alright, so. This is in the book. And I think I'm just going to leave this page not inked. Like that. This is good. Actually, that was super fast for this batch. So, we're going to... Because, you know why it was so fast? It's because I made these pages up in advance. Duh. Not on purpose, as much as because they just needed to be made. Okay, so like this and like this. And yeah, that's good. So, I'm gonna clip it again. And I'm gonna take the next batch from the back of this. 1, 2. I'm gonna put these away, and these are the ones I'm working on. So, that's how I'm keeping them organized right now. Because it's the only way I can figure out to do it. I've got my teeny tiny batch of art glitter glue. I'll just check in, see where the time is at. Okay. We got plenty of time, friends. Plenty of time. I'm gonna stand this up. Alright. So I've put paper clips on the pages that need to be decorated or need something on them. Not just need something on them, but need, like, these are the pocket pages. These are the tuck pages. These are the whatever I'm doing, envelope pages. So, I need envelopes. And I don't need huge envelopes, which is cool because I got this whole bucket of stuff here that I have made in the past that, oh, look at this. This one comes with a template. Let's see what we think of this. We can, yeah, I can just stack a couple of pockets here. That'll work. 1, 2, and 3 is a good number. Alright, and this is the template for the cards for the envelopes. So, I need to decorate these now. It's a blue page. I could go with neutrals, but why when I have colors? Alright. I need some fresh scraps. I've been whittling down my scraps for a while, and can't use that right now, but I'll use it later. Okay. Let's see. I'm just digging through trying to find something. This is blue, but there's not I could do different blues. Let me look at doing different blues. Or should I do an opposite pop of color? Let me do that. So there's one scrap that's not blue. Let's see. This one is blue. I like blue a lot. A lot. This one's not blue, and it kind of matches those ones. That's green, which is pretty close to blue. This is not close to blue. And this is also not close to blue. And this is not close to blue. All right. I have options now. I like this one. Screw the options. I like this one. Okay. All right. No more options. I can do this. It's like magic. It's almost exactly the size, the width I need it. And it gives me this beautiful clear line to follow. It was made for this. Mom, this is from a kit that we got when we went to a scrapbooking retreat. The scrapbooking retreat. The only one we ever went to yet. But this is from one of the kits. And it is super cute. I could flip it and flip it. Dilemma. I think I'm going to do dots, stripes, dots. It works for me. Dots, stripes, dots. I need something. All right. You can leave, sir. Done with you for the moment. Okay. You're up, polka dots. All right, so this about do. That might be crooked. So let me measuring, guys. Measuring, friends. What is this blasphemy? I know, but here's the thing. Not that I don't care about other journals, but I want to get this one right. I'm working on perfecting my, I'm looking at being more professional in my presentations. Freaking weird, isn't it? All right. So here's one. I'm doing it in pencil so that I can erase it. And it was 2 squares, 2 inches. No, 2 squares and a quarter. So 2 squares and a quarter again. There it is. 2 squares and a quarter. Dun da da da. Oh, I actually wrote down what I wanted. Oops, shake the desk. What I wanted to talk about. Wrote down a thing to talk about today because I'm always sitting here going, dur, 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 no idea. So I wanted to have an idea today. So I did. So here's my story. I have been having carpal tunnel-like symptoms. I had the symptoms for a long time, and then I finally... Oh, I'm gonna sneeze. Hold on. Just in the nick of time. Anyway, I've been having carpal tunnel symptoms for a while, and I kind of figured out that they were carpal tunnel symptoms because I eventually looked it up, but the symptoms started first. I wasn't like one twinge of something and I, Googled it. I was like, it's been like a year and a half. And, nope. Yep. And so, all that to say that I have been losing sensation in my ring finger. And my husband grew concerned that my rings were too tight. Now, my rings kind of technically, definitely are too tight. However, they're too tight for anything here or here. They're much skinnier at the base, the way my fingers are. So this actually, it's not as tight as it looks. But anyway, I'm just so over this COVID weight thing. Anyway, so my fingers are so swollen up. So my husband tried to get my rings off because he thought that they were too tight. And he was concerned about it. So I was able to get 2 out of the 3 rings off this finger. But I'm so, like, I don't think they're coming off anytime soon. We tried butter, like, we tried everything. And he's like, you know, trying to get it off my finger. And I'm going, it's not coming off. Like, maybe we should stop now. Yeah, so we obviously did not get my rings off my finger, and my finger actually ended up swelling up a little bit because we were trying so hard. Funny. So yeah, these rings are pretty much on. Well, not these ones. These ones come off no problem. Okay, some problem, but mostly no problem. I get these off much more regularly. That one may be a little tight. But my fingers, you guys, I swelled so much. Chris got me a quarantine-proof bracelet is what it turns out to be. Because, like, this quarantine 19, 25, whatever, however many pounds I've gained since spring. Like, this is a quarantine-proof bracelet, which was probably pretty genius. Because I can get it off. These ones, not so much. I'm going to have to hope that I drop the weight at some point. That is not my first concern right now. But maybe I've started climbing 3 sets of my stairs multiple times a day. I mean, that's possible. I wouldn't put it past me. So, yeah. I'm not concerned because I don't feel like they are squishing my fingers. I feel like they are just, you know, the wrong side of fitting. But, yeah. It's not just my ring finger anyway. I mean, it is, but it isn't. Like, I have more issues than just that tell me something's up with my tendons. So, I put a new spongy on here because I put ink in my ink pad and wasn't really seeing a whole lot of ink hitting my stuff. I don't know if it's just the light or if if it's me. If I'm not pressing hard enough when I'm trying to get ink on my thing. I don't know. Could be any number of things, but I'm just not seeing results like it looks like on other YouTubers' videos. Which is fine, but I wouldn't mind a little darker. Know what I mean, Jelly Bean? So, I don't know. Anyway, these are gorgeous. I like them. And I am going to cute. Ink these. That's what I'm going to do. Ink these. See, and on this it feels like a lot of ink is in the dauber now. Do-do-do-do-do. Bingy, 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 bork, 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 bork. Yep. I was going to say I'm Looney Tunes, but that was Muppets. I know. I'm incredibly amusing. No, I'm just kidding. I amuse myself. I know that. I'm happy with that. If you're amused, that is pretty cool. But if you're not, I still am. All right. See, oh, that was a nice little grab of ink. Okay, so push harder, dope. Gotcha. Roger that. So, how are you? I am. We were still not impressed with the school board's decision and the decision of the superintendent to continue school. But that is how they chose to proceed, and short of homeschooling our kids, which neither of us is like, doing cartwheels at the thought of. Boys are going to continue going to school as long as the school's open, I guess. And then they'll do the remote thing if they have to shut down school or whatevs. We'll figure it out. That is all we can do. Okay, so this feels nostalgic to me. This particular paper. And I want to ink it up. Ink it. Ink it, ink it, ink it. I forget, have I been inking the other ones? Yes, I have. I'm going to have to go through and make sure I get all of the ink where the ink belongs. Because I guess I didn't do that. No wonder it took me less time than I thought. Alright. You are inked. Might as well continue. Since I'm here. Whilst I'm here. So, let's see. We're having fun discussions in the Facebook group. Today's question is about talking to animals. And so we've been having some discussion about that. Oh, Dr. Dolittle moment in my group. I'm trying to remember who played Dr. Dolittle he's the same one who was in My Fair Lady. And I can't remember his name for the life of me. I could look it up, but I'm using my phone. Maybe Leslie Caron? Maybe something like that. I don't know. Guess we'll find out later. But that's my guess. Leslie Caron. That's probably way wrong, but we'll see. All right. Pretty well inked up. Dun, da, da, da. Okay. That's inked. This is inked. So, here's my dilemma. If I make these into pockets, I will want to make tags. And if you give a mouse a cookie, if I make tags, it will add bulk. And I don't want to add the bulk. Not that much. I want some tags, but not a ton. Although, that would be 6 tags. Which is exactly what I was talking myself out of. But 6 tags is 6 journaling places. Let's see. Do I want 6 tags? I do. We're having 6 tags. I'm ridiculous. It'll be fine, she said, knowing it would be difficult. Let's see. How am I going to... I'm just trying to figure out what glue to use, I guess. Let's use this one. I'm talking to myself in half questions, so that must be super helpful for you. And not at all confusing. Alright. Let's do this for a minute. And that. There's my pin. Not messing around today. Okay. So let's get some glue and glue and glue for you. Okay, and I'm going to try to get some of it on the stitching because I think that'll help the glue stick. I feel like it'll give it more to cling to, grab onto. Okay. 1 down. 2 to go. That's if this one even stays down. Stay down. Stay down. Alright, let's stick it under here and keep moving. Press it down, because I'm going to be pressing this down, aren't I? So I'll be pressing them both down. Yay. Alright. Glue, glue, glue. I'm hoping more glue will hold best, but because I've been having some issues with some of my things ungluing, and I know that some of it is because it was glossy paper, but I don't think it all was glossy paper. So 1 and 2. Oh, don't stick there, don't stick there. Okay, pushing down still. Now I've got 2 of them under there. I don't know if that's going to do anything, but just in case. See if we can keep it down. Okay. That's not... That's a very, very small little line. Okay. Do, do, do. Oh. There we go. Okay. So, that is 3 lovely little pockets on top of 3 lovely little pockets. Alright. Go, get under there. I'm ashamed of you. Get under the rug. Okay. These can just chill there for a bit. Actually, yeah, this will work. These can just chill right here. You know what? I was actually right about actually. Because I'm going to put them over here under a book I have sitting on my desk. Yay. Yay, books. So, okay. Check the time. Psh, got plenty of time. You were worried. We're good. Okay, so I've got these. And I've got these. That are 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 6, that's right. Okay. And I really like these because they are glued together and they are nice and thick, and that's why I made them like this. Okay, so one way I have done it is when I cut this off, I make another tag out of this to stick in the front. But there's the pencil I had. Pesky pencil running away. But I am just going to make straight up one tag per book page and go from there. And these I'm going to be able to use for other things. Like if I cut words out of this one, it's going to have a nice back. Like it's going to be nice and stiff for whatever I use it on. It's got some extra strength. So I won't have to back it on something or back it with something. Okay. This I'm going to line on both sides with something. But first I'm going to make all of these. 1, 2. Yep. So, yeah. Couldn't get my, so what happened is I quit smoking so I would get healthy, and I ended up getting fat instead. So, the quarantine chronicles involve a lot of food. A lot. I'm trying to I'm trying to make sure I'm not eating because I'm bored or whatever. But I'm just not active enough, and I need to get more active. I know that. So I was doing really well when I worked because my job was up 3 flights of stairs, which was awesome because that was the best exercise I would get. I would go upstairs to work, and then I would go down at break and smoke a cigarette, and then I have to climb these 3 batches of steps again, and I do that 3 times during the day. So I was getting, lots of exercise, the best exercise I had gotten in years, actually. And then I lost my job. So I know where it is, the job. I just can't get in it anymore. So I don't climb those stairs. So I figured it out. If I just climb my stairs 3 times, and then I do that 5 times a day, it'll pretty much be like when I was working. That's my theory, and I'm sticking to it. So, yeah. I don't know. But whole lot of butt. I'm telling you, I'm amusing to me anyway. Alright, so I need something to back these with so that I can write on them. And this might be enough for all of them, and it might not. Let's see, shall we? Probably not, actually, now that I'm looking at them. Yeah, no, that's not happening. So do I make different backings for them, or do I use coffee dyed paper? Like a fresh sheet. And I think that's what we do. We use fresh coffee dyed paper. I made a bunch of coffee dyed paper yesterday. Was it yesterday? That seems like it was probably a thing. And I spent like hours with my heat tool trying to dry the coffee dyed paper. It was, for some reason, I needed to have them all dried, and I needed to do it myself. No, here's what I was gonna do. This is what I was gonna do. I remember now. It's a real thing. Hello. Step over there for now. Okay, you step over here as well. I have this paper. I have another one. What we're gonna do. I seem to be on about a 10-minute clock where I check every 10 minutes. Okay. So I've got this, and I've got my Distress Oxide, and I am going to take this Distress Oxide and run it over my stamp and hope for the best. And I'm just gonna do that. And then I'm gonna do it again. See if that did anything the second time. It did! Looks lovely. That's pretty, Nope, it's good. I'll figure it out. Oops, dropping stuff. I'm gonna start with this one. I'm just gonna do a little bit because I want some dimension, but I don't know that I want that much dimension as what's on this paper. Like, I think, yeah, a nice lighter print is going to be good because this is for writing on. So, see if we can, yeah, I just want some general stuff. This is great. This is perfect. I inked it like one time and I've got all these different pieces here. I like it. And if I take this stamp, when I'm done, I can take it and put it on this on top with just some regular ink, and it will make brown lines that will pull the focus away from the background. I hope. That's my plan. Alright, so now I've got some dimension on this. I'm only making 6 of these, so I bet you I can get them all with this one piece. Oh yeah. No. Maybe. Dun, da, da, da. Well, yeah. Okay. It's going to be a tight squeeze, but we'll get it done. Cool. Let's see. I'm going to spread them out so that there's plenty of room to cut them out. Okay. That was a lot of build up for just gluing stuff down on paper, but here I am. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Alrighty. Glue it. And glue it. Alright. No, I'm not. I'm gonna put them close together because that makes more sense to me now. Alright, just lay down, stay down. You'll be fine. It's like tucking in a kid. You gotta rub its back, say nice things to it. I don't call my kids it usually. No, I don't call my kids it. But this paper I do. Gotta rub its back. Gotta get it a drink of water. Now it's hungry. Lay down. Go to sleep. You can do it. Alright. I can go back and glue these edges better if I need to. I'm most likely not going to go through and sew these ones because they are already 2 layers thick. Although I might. I wouldn't put it past me. I don't think so though. I can't remember. I think I may have actually sewed over a couple of these. But that's just like, I don't know. I don't know if it's too much for me to expect from my sewing machine. I'm a little trigger shy with my machine because Here's why. Since I started sewing, I've gone through almost a pack of needles. I don't know if I got a bad batch and the whole pack is bad, but I can't let myself throw them out until like the last one is broken. So now they have been behaving of late, and I don't know if I'm just being nicer to it and not asking so much of it because I learned my lesson, or if it was an evil pack of needles and this particular needle that I'm using now has withstood the peer pressure. It hasn't broken yet. Yeah. Who knows? But so far, so good on this needle, which is pretty nice. I have my sewing machine on a cart, and it occurred to me that if I leave my sewing machine on the cart and I wheel my sewing machine cart over near me, I could actually do sewing right at my desk. So it's tempting. I may even just completely move my sewing machine cart to over here. That is an option as well, now that I'm assessing. So thanks for helping me redecorate. I appreciate it. I really like it. Had a good time. All right. It's possible. And that was the only thing I could come up with to talk to you guys about, though. Sorry, friends. Was my swollen finger. I tried so hard to get that ring off, and it just wouldn't. So neither of them will come off, but that's okay. I've got my other ones up on my you know, the thing with the stuff. My tray type, no, my typesetting tray that I have hanging on my wall in front of me with my trophies, my rocks and my D&D figurines and little figurines that I've commandeered, and my friend Bob the Skull. Just my friends. So, yeah. Alright, now I need something for the front of this, but it's got to be something. It's got to be something that's going to kind of match something on the page. So maybe I add something that I haven't added yet to the cards, and maybe I use a paper for unifying the cards and the page, or some sort of decoration or something. I don't know. I'm not there yet. Not there yet, friends. Okay, so got this. Oh, and our pockets are hanging out under here, drying like that. Okay, one. Uh-oh, they're drying together. They just cozy. All right, there's that. And then I'm gonna do it. All right. Which way do I want these to go? Do I even care? Does it matter? I don't think it matters. These are the backs, I know, but what? What? Oh, okay. So some of these things are not like the others. All right. So I've got to nip some off for the front pockets. I've got to nip more off for the front pockets. So we are going to have to come up with a way to differentiate between front pocket and back pocket. Although the skinny thing may do it, actually. The super skinny mini pieces. So now that I've got the right size, I can trim the other two. Because I made a template. Okay. So these are the front ones and these are the back ones. And let's make sure the back ones all fit and that I don't need to trim those two. And they are definitely a totally different size than the front ones. So we don't need to differentiate them. They're fine. Okay, get out for now. Okay, down. Okay. I feel like I'm running out of time. Do I want... I'm checking to make sure there's nothing on here. It's blue. I don't want any of that. Let's see. I want this. Yeah. This is that thing that I'm gonna add to all the cards and to these. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. And then I need 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come here, you. And 6-ish. Okay. There we go. There's that. Let's get these inked. Ink, 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 ink. So I read a clickbait article about Groucho Marx and how Bugs Bunny was definitely based on him, which I've, probably read somewhere else too. And just kind of about his life. It was kind of neat. So I'm looking to do some reading, not on a clickbait article, about Groucho Marx and see what I can find out. Just because seemed like I guess his kid wrote a book about how it wasn't great having Groucho Marx as his dad type thing. Which, that could be true. So I haven't read the book, obviously, yet, but I want to at some point because it sounds neat. I can still find it anywhere. Because I think he wrote it in the 70s, maybe? I don't know. Let's see. Listen to me babble. Babble, babble, babble. I've already done one video today, and it was for, what did I do? I know this. I've done a bunch of things today, but they weren't all video things, so toot toot toot. I did a lot more planning for videos and brainstorming and whatnot. Guys, I don't remember what I did because I've been going through all of my ideas over and over and over again, and I visualize them as I do them, so I'm not entirely sure what I did earlier for the video. So I hope you enjoyed it. It's not even done loading yet. It was a short video too. I've got it written down. So ridiculous that I don't know. Absolutely ridiculous. Wasn't the tag video. I did that one. I don't even know where my stuff is now from that video. Nope, couldn't for the life of me tell you. Alright. So I'm going to do this and this and this for these, because I like the blue. And I'm going to flip it so that the blue is prominent, because it reminds me of that. Okay. So now I'm going to glue these down. Guys, it's bugging me that I can't remember what video I just did. Probably should too. Oh, it was a journal flip through. That's why I can't remember what I crafted. I crafted nothing. I did a junk journal flip through, so I do hope you enjoyed that. I know actually junk journal flip throughs are one of my higher watch. Oh, boogers. See, this is me not paying attention. Flip it so that the blue is up. Anyway, yeah, my higher viewed videos are videos with my one junk journal flip through. Holy cow, my brain is just off. My brain's like, nope, all done braining. No more. No words for you. Okay. I like this. I think it's super cute. I think it's super like simple in regards to constructing it and putting it together, not in a negative way, but like this is relatively easy to put together. But it's got a really nice effect to it too. You know, I think I'm gonna put some sort of fabric on it. Oh, wait. 1, 2. The whole thing should be glued down. So, if I didn't do that, that was redundant. Yeah, I did. Great. Whole thing's glued down. You see nothing here. Nothing to see here. Just go about your business, folks. Alright. Okay. I did it backwards again. Oh my gosh. That's alright. I got 2 glued down for the price of 1. Oh, I'll glue down what I need to if it starts peeling or anything. But I think it'll be alright. Okay. So these are much drier than they were even just a minute ago. I've got 3 of these and 3 of these, and I need to decorate the front. That's the front. Okay, so I've got these 3, 4, 5, 6 that need to go on here somewhere. And 1, 2, what? Okay. And there's not enough of this, but I could, nope, could not, absolutely could not. Let's see what else I've got. I'm just gonna grab a whole sheet here. There we go. Okay, so this is a nice combination between the dots and the blue. And honestly, like, I think this will look really nice and eye-popping. And it's not just because it happened to be right there and I saw it while I was sitting. I mean, it's not, but I saw it and I like it. So there. That'll learn ya. Okay. Just trying to tidy up a little bitty bit, even though, you know, I'm still me, but I'm trying. I'm still me, but I'm trying. All right. I'm going to glue these down, and then I'm going to figure out what shape I want everything. Because I don't know if I want these to be tags with like the cut corners, or if I want them to be squares like they are now, or what. I haven't decided yet. Let's see how long I have to decide. Oh, I'm over time. I am over time, so I've got to hurry this up. All right. Okay. Let's see. I'm like way over what I want it to be. All right, I'm going to pause it and I will show you the final result. Okay, I am back, and this is where it's at as of right now. I have not yet put embellishments on the front of the cards in any way, shape, or form, but I have taken those strips of paper that I had ripped up and made tab pulls for these. I still have to ink the edges of the cards themselves on both sides. I think what I'm gonna do is actually continue this on another video that I'm gonna probably film later tonight or tomorrow, because I still have this page that I want to work on too, and I want to follow through with finishing what I'm gonna put on here. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. So if you enjoy listening to my incoherent babble, please like, subscribe, and share. If you like putting me on mute and watching the things that I do with the papers, that's okay too. Please like, subscribe, and share. And if you're interested in joining my group, we have great discussions just about every day, and it's fun. So it's Wicked Crafty Mom on Facebook. That is everything. I'm just showing you that I'm still here. Thank you so much. Have a great night. Bye.